talk about that.
Oh, right.
Oh,
Hallelujah.
If finally, I don't know what happened. Oh my goodness.
Girl,
it,
it's
it don't
fine.
matter. You came right on time because right now we're talking about imposter syndrome, and I just figured out what imposter syndrome. It's when you're faking it, or you're pretending like you're doing it, but you're really not doing it. That's what imposter syndrome is. You fronting
Or
like you're actually doing it, and that
or
is
you don't believe that it's happening for you. Like a lot
Boom.
of times when you go through something and you feel like maybe that's not a position that you're supposed to go in or be in, and you feel like you're being an imposter, but you're actually walking the walk and talking the talk, and you feel like maybe I don't belong here, but you actually do because
Boom.
you're going through the process.
yeah. We belong in any space that we make the decision to respect.
And she's up
Absolutely.
there like shaking her head. And I was just, Melissa, I was just telling her how, my experience coming into firearm instruction, I struggled
Mhm.
with imposter syndrome heavy just because I felt like, oh, I had to have X amount of years under my belt. You know what I mean? And getting really thrown into it and thrown into the wolves, I gained a lot of experience, a lot of like very, very quickly. But
Mhm.
I still in the back of my head was like, I still can't do this on my own. So leaving that situation and then going into the environment that I was in, that was because I still wasn't believing, yo, you can do this. I had so many people around me like, why are you going to a range? Like,
They
shouldn't you
path
be,
is not your path.
yeah, shouldn't you be doing this?
ASCR,
Shouldn't you be doing that? And in the back of my head, I'm like, I do want to do it, but I don't think I can. And I promise you, the
Right.
biggest lesson I learned within close to what's up, the best thing that I learned with close to a year being at this range was that, girl, you can do it.
You
And if you
can.
don't know how to do it, you got somebody now in your space that'll show you how to do it and will make you feel demeaned, will make you feel less than because you're asking for help.
Right.
SC Arms, all three of us are going to be at the store on August 15th. Uh,
Yes.
Shout out to SC Arms in New Jersey, Jamesburg. Their store is dope. I,
I
I'm,
see.
I'm
I saw
telling you
them with
right
the
now.
cars, like the racing cars and whatever they had. I'm a car girl. Girl, I'm a
I'm
little
Baby,
boy.
excited.
I feel like at the end of the
baby.
day, I love cars, guns, like
Same here. Same here.
They got the classroom set up, and that's very unique for a store. They very much big supporters of 2A. And then not just selling guns. They're not just there to sell you guns. You're going to get some fire shit when you go to their store. But they are there about empowering people in different spaces in the Second Amendment community, letting
Mhm.
people come in, do classes there, do job hiring events. I'm doing the event that we're doing there, shopping with confidence in the gun store. So being true supporters of women in the space, they have truly been a supporter of me. So I'm very excited that we're gonna be there. So we all coming. I'm telling you right now.
Yes.
We
We'll
coming
be
through.
there. We'll be there.
that's so
Yes.
amazing. So I just saw
Baby.
a really dope question, and I think this would be dope for each of us to answer. So Christy
Okay.
asked,
Okay.
"What is our why?"
Dr. T, you go first.
Okay. What is my why? Why am I doing this? Why am I in this space? I feel like I have a passion for, learning in firearms. And I just want to share that knowledge. I want to share that information. I want to share the experience because you know how much fun we have in this with the guns and we just have so much fun. And if I could just share that feeling with someone, then I've kind of filled my purpose in that lane. Just educating and empowering, especially women, to know that look, you are your first line of defense and you don't have to rely on anyone to come save you. You have the necessary tools. You'll get your mindset together if you're not there yet, but just my why is because I want to help others feel the joy that I feel when it comes to this space, this firearms and shooting and learning and just
Right.
Mhm.
doing this stuff.
Doing the stuff. You shared something with me. You shared something with me the last time we had a conversation. It forgive me, my old age, I forgot. You shared something with me and it touched me after we had that conversation. I got off the phone and I was like, "Duh, that sounds like I said that. That's me.
Oh yes,
So
okay, yes, yeah. Go ahead, jog my memory because I'm old too. But so I've wanted to be a RSO for a long time. Okay, you guys already know New York doesn't we just got the Bruin decision in 2022, so we now can conceal carry. So I was just like, now that I'm entering this space, I want to go work at a range. So I go into a range and I'm talking to the guy. He wants to hire me. And naturally, Arm walks by. He goes, "Oh, she's another lady that works here." And you said to me, you looked at me, you said to me, you were like, "We need more women, more people that look like us in this space." And that stuck with me. That's probably been like about 2 years now, not knowing we would cross paths in this way at
And that
all.
part that's crazy is my 2 year anniversary of starting Naturally Armed is August 17th. So
Wow.
if it was about 2 years ago, it was right at that time where I was like,
Hmm.
yeah, it's time for me to do this. So
And you were absolutely right. Like, it doesn't matter what range I go to, there aren't any women that look like me at all. Um, Sometimes at the range I'm at now, there are two women. I'm the new one. I'm the new RSO. But
right.
we're just we're as you said, we need that representation. We're not there.
Yeah, and the range that we talking about is funny. Gun for Hire is an amazing range. I've had the
Amazing.
opportunity to work with and be sponsored by at different times. Gun for Hire. WeShoot is another sponsor. We're gonna talk about WeShoot a little bit later. But when I stepped
Mhm.
into that space, very welcoming because you get a lot of different
Yes.
stories as to
Hmm.
all you're gonna see is old fat white men. You might see some, but that's not all. That's all that's in there. There's a bunch of
Right,
different
right.
women. Everybody's in there, but your story similar to mine. I got
Hmm.
into it for stress management because I was trying to figure out how to juggle career, marriage, being somebody's mom, and still trying to figure out who I was at
Hmm.
in the ages of 40 because I didn't get into firearms until 2021. I did not get into firearms.
Really?
Yeah, it was later. And I went, I got excited because I like shopping. That's why the SC Arms shopping experience thing is important to me because I know how I felt when I
Mhm.
stepped into that space for the first time. And the first person that sold me a gun was a woman. So
Oh.
I thought it was normal. I was like, yeah, okay. I didn't think anything of it. But as I went on, I didn't see as many women there. But that may
Hmm.
just have to do with the space or the area of the country that we're in. But there are a lot of women in this space. So I walked in and I was like, I wanted to be in that space too. I wanted to learn and be around other people and just grow. So I took on the job as an RSO at Gun for Hire. But while I was in there, I was committed to being that face for that new person that's never done this
Hmm.
before, for a woman that's more seasoned. I like to call it seasoned.
Yeah.
Stepping into the space, it could be a mom, whoever it was,
Hmm.
brown. Coming in, when you looked and you saw my face, I wanted you to feel safe. I wanted you to feel seen.
Hmm.
So that was why I went and got into. And I love guns.
Yeah, we love guns.
Love guns. It's a given. So
We
that
love guns.
that was the why to show people. And it started with myself. I got into it for a selfish reason to find for myself. But
Hmm.
throughout my life and my career, most of my things have been in social service, service to the public. So once I get something and I got a good grasp of it, I want to go and share it with my community because I feel that's the
Hmm.
only way that we're going to build and support and grow. So that's my why right now, having people to step into spaces and places that we have historically not felt seen or heard. And taking up space.
That's right.
Yep. So, Kenzie, what is your why?
Uh, I should have had an answer by now since y'all two went. That's crazy. Because I have a couple. I have a couple. So the biggest thing for me, so just like the both of you, so not seeing women in this space that look like us up here. So being from the South and the Carolinas, you see babies, out in the woods
Shooting.
with the gun. So, and that's how I was. You 10 years old with the shotgun out in the woods somewhere.
Mhm.
And that was just like the culture, There would be girls' trips to the gun store, like you would see it. And coming up here,
Yeah, we don't have that.
right. And,
We do now.
Now we do.
right. Oh, now it's
Yes,
us.
yes. Now we do.
So, of course, after, surviving what I did as a child and escaping, when I got to the point where I was servicing youth and women, I said, okay, now this has to be more than the mental, right? Because I'm already doing the mental workshops, I'm already doing the personal training. And now we got to add the self defense. Now we got to add, from the kids all the way up to the elderly. How do we protect ourselves, body to body, one on one combat? How do we protect ourselves with firearms? And once you get to the firearm part, that's when women start clutching their pearls. And I'm like, release your hand, breathe, breathe. It's okay. It's fine. So, one, to see that huge, like, shock factor and just the fear of not even wanting to have that conversation, like it was taboo, was like, okay, this is a problem, because the statistics of violence against women and kids up here is ridiculous.
It is. It is.
So, and I always tell my kids and my girls, you have, just like how you have, your mom, your dad go to work every day, and they work at their profession. That's the same thing that deviants do. They wake up every day and they work at their profession.
They got nothing but time
Yeah,
continues to plan, to watch, to do bad deeds. And
absolutely.
we owe it to ourselves to become more prepared for
Mm-hmm.
that. Because people always talk about it was a surprise when the attack happened. It was a surprise for you. Because they
Right,
Mm-hmm.
have been plotting for a
Mm-hmm.
minute,
right.
waiting
Yep.
on an opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And
Thank
I
you.
do a lot of traveling. I'm in the city, sometimes in not the best parts of the city. And my husband was like, listen, if this is what you're going to do, this is what you got to get. Or I'm going to be with you on your hip. Like, which one do you want?
And
And
it
I'm like,
can't be with you all the time.
exactly.
He
Mm-hmm.
So,
may
of
want it,
course,
but he can't.
I
exactly.
can't.
So, realizing that, okay, cool, it was easy for me to go get my license, cool, do all this and the third, hop into being an instructor. That was easy for me.
Right.
But that's not easy for every woman. So
Right.
how do we bridge that gap? Because for me, I know this because when I choose to know it, I want to know it, and I was already a part of the culture. But what about the women, like you said, who aren't a part of this culture, who don't know range etiquette, that don't know what it's like to just own a firearm, even have that conversation? How do we
Mm-hmm.
how do we bridge that gap? How do we now get them more comfortable? Like, no, you don't have to be a gunhead like us, like that.
Yes,
You
yes.
know, it doesn't have to go to that extreme. Like I tell my personal training clients, like, you don't have to work out 5 days a week like I do. That's not the goal. The goal here is not to be like me. The goal here is for you to be your best version of you, whether that's your wellness, whether that's your self-protection, whatever it is. It's the same thing goes for kids. Like, that message does not deviate. And I feel like the younger you can get that message across, like mentally, and
Mm-hmm.
then have that connect with the bodily autonomy within the kids, that's where the real work needs to start and needs to happen. So exactly. I
Yes.
love I love naturally armed juniors, because it's such a how do I say this? Okay, it's such a funny thing to be on Instagram and to be on any social media, or into any type of firearm or hunting marketing, and you see, our little counterpart babies,
Yeah. And what I
but
find, and you ladies, you've interacted with a lot of different people. People ask me all the time, who do I like training the most?
mhm,
And a lot of times they're surprised with my answer. And my answer continues to be young people.
Mm-hmm.
Next is
mhm,
women, next is women, but
mhm,
young people, because they haven't necessarily been tainted yet.
Yep.
They still have a wonder, an excitement
mhm,
about just learning things, and the fear, like the jumping off the bed, that fear, they don't have it yet.
Right.
So
Right.
the younger people, the young girls that I have the opportunity of working with, the young boys too, it's because I have a son, but they are the best experience. It feels good. I was like, I needed this when I was younger. And it wasn't like
Yes.
firearms weren't in my house. They were there. My father was in law enforcement, military. I just never, it just didn't click at that time because I guess it wasn't my time. But to start younger people now and then to have parents come in with the kids. I love to say families that shoot together, stay together.
Yes.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It's true. The skills that young people and adults have to learn to be
Hmm.
proficient at firearms, they
Yeah.
carry to other areas of life. So I love the young people for sure. And Naturally Armed Juniors has a special place in my heart. And so it's a good thing. And it's simultaneous. Naturally
Hmm.
Armed and Naturally Armed Juniors, they got to go together. We can't leave the kids out. We can't. We got to bring them with us.
Right. Right. So I think that was that question was like right on time. It was a perfect like little icebreaker,
Hmm.
little intro. All
What is
right, let's
this?
get into this event because I know people are like, now we did not ask for a panel discussion tonight, ladies. Sorry, you're speaking to a bunch of
You
women
didn't
that
know what you needed. You needed
Right?
it.
you needed that. You
You
did.
need to hear this. Because where have you heard this before? Let's be honest. All of us are on different spaces. In the chat, can everybody have you seen a podcast or a live discussion that had women of different ages? Because you have somebody that's stepping into their 30s, you have somebody that's in their 40s, and you have somebody that's in her 50s in this space talking about their experiences. Have you seen anything like that up until this point? If you have, let me know in the chat because I want to check them out too because I
Yeah,
haven't seen it. So
I haven't seen it.
that's why this matters.
Mm-hmm.
It matters. So
Mm-hmm.
let's talk about that event. Let me see. I love teaching young people the fundamentals. Love it. Love
Oh, I
it.
like that.
Fundamentals.
I like that.
I'm
Yeah.
not gonna steal it. I love it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna borrow it.
I'm gonna borrow it.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna
I
borrow that one.
borrowed Gun Curious. I definitely borrowed that. It's spreading the language, which is expanding the language. But fundamentals, absolutely.
Let me write that down.
Because some of these are armed community is a peaceful community. Yeah, people tend to act right if the idea that somebody else may have and be trained.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Let me
All
go
right.
find something else to do. Go ahead.
The
Right.
23rd.
Da,
With
da,
it
da, da.
women. So
August 23rd.
it's so funny because when we were talking about this, I was like, I want to stay away from influencer, but like this got a nice little ring to it. And of course, I'm getting so many women DMing me. I'm not a gun influencer, but I want to come. So listen, this it, choose the title that you want to choose. But this
Hmm.
is for women who are in the 2A space, who are consistent in wanting to whether showcase their skills, showcase their knowledge, whether you have like a podcast, whether you vlog, whether you're a brand ambassador, whatever needs you have
Advocate.
in
You're an
this,
advocate.
boom,
Hmm.
an advocate, whatever brings you to this space in more of an intermediate advanced type of level, we should say, because we will have more classes geared towards those beginner intro level people, but this is more for those people who have been in this space for a while, instructors as well, who are looking to collaborate, looking to network, or just looking to look to your left and look to your right and see women that look like you.
Hmm.
This is also a space where content is definitely appreciated, welcomed, warranted. I've been in spaces where it's been the complete opposite. Why? We're not going to talk about it. Who knows? But this is a place where we will show you how to do the cool content. We'll have content there. We got a content room. It's dope. It's pretty dope. We
Well, let's
shoot.
talk about that. Let's talk about that.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. So my first time was your community range day for your birthday a few
And
weeks
where was
ago
that at? And where was that at?
at WeShoot. And
Shoot.
I'm like, WeShoot experience. And I'm like, okay, Lakewood, New Jersey, never been here. Let me get my car and go.
Yep.
And I'm there. I'm like, okay, nice people,
Mm-hmm.
homey feel. I was like, did I just transport back home real fast? I was like, where? Okay, maybe. And you're like, okay, I gotta show you the content room. I'm like, the content room. So I'm thinking, a
Nice.
classroom with some tripods and like some ring lights. That's what I'm thinking because we're in a gun range. So I'm like, how extensive can this content room be?
Girl.
If you are a girl that loves the flashy stuff, the glittery stuff, the props, the lights,
They got
you don't need to bring anything. If you
they
don't
got
even
it all.
bring a phone or a tripod to do, that's fine. That place is literally built for a content creator in the firearm space. And I think it's the most brilliant idea to do that, because how else are you going to promote your range, your business, and also it shows what else can be done in this industry. Even
Mhm.
if you're not a shooter, but you love, being in podcasting and having conversations and topics, you could do that there.
I'm expecting to be on a Dr. T live or interview to be on her YouTube channel because she is
I've never done a live, so
no, it's
when I
okay.
get
You
there,
can
you guys
record
are
some
on it. Okay.
videos. You can record as many videos, but I'm putting in my bid. I want to be on. We're gonna have a
Yes.
conversation.
Yes, you will. You
We
will.
shoot. So I got to give the huge shout out to We Shoot.
Yes.
Uh,
Shout out to you. Yes.
And spacious, I'm in Philly, so I'm used to everything being tight, crammed, small. You turn here, you turn here. It was, it, I can't, there's no words. Like, if you take, I don't even know, like a selfie content room studio, and then you take a gun range and then you mash them together, that's what you have.
I might get
We
there
shoot.
go
earlier.
outside.
I might go tomorrow or something, or Friday.
You didn't even
Girl,
go
I want
outside.
to go.
They shoot. There's content space
There.
outside.
Oh, outside. Wow.
They do inside, outside. The team over there, the ownership team, is tremendous. They have been a huge supporter of mine and the work that I'm doing with naturally armed and naturally armed juniors. So yeah, they're and the thing with this event, and I love what you said. We're looking for this, like if you're already in this space and you're building and networking, because a lot of times in this space that we've taken up, where we spend a lot of time educating, empowering others,
Mhm.
but we have to take time to sit back and to pour into ourselves at the same
mm-hmm.
time, and to
Mm-hmm.
build a community around us so that we can continue to give to everyone else.
Yep.
So when this idea came upon me, you want to talk about how this idea came upon you?
Oh, you can get it.
No, no, no. Because this was the two of you had already been thinking about it separately and hadn't
Yeah, I
met
was gonna
yet.
say, so I'll start, right?
Really?
Yeah,
So
Good.
thinking
Good.
about something, but you called me first, and I was like, okay. And then when I reached out to you, you was like, all right, let's get on the call. That's what I'm
yep,
talking about. I like
yep.
movement. So talk about why, man.
Okay. So I have to take vacation for work, right? They're just like, you got too many hours,
Have
you
to
got to
take
take it, right?
have to take it.
Have to take it. So I was planning to go to a family reunion, my friend's family reunion that I go to often.
Uh-huh.
And it's in Virginia. And I was just like, all right, I got my permit for New York. I can hop on a plane and go and be right back or whatever, enjoy my vacation. Then I was doing research and it said, you can't carry your pistol. And because I'm used to carrying, I'm not going anywhere without it. I'm not gonna be naked, especially in a whole nother state where I don't have nobody protecting me. So I was just like, talking to the gun tube bros, and because we wanted to go down there and shoot. And I could drive, but I hate the drive back from Virginia. I just absolutely hate it. I feel like it's 40 days and 40 nights to come from Virginia to New York. You could get down there in 4 to 6 hours, but getting back after, having a great week, I just can't do it. So then I was just like, what if we do like all the gun tubers get together and we just have like a range day, a range takeover? Then I reached out to you and you responded fast, like you were on it. Some guys responded and you responded and you were like, okay, well, we can change this, because what I don't see is a women doing it. Like guys, they dominate the range.
All the time.
Well, I've never seen, I know they have them, but I've never seen a women's range day take over here. Maybe other places, but not here. And then you were just like, we're talking and talking, and it just led to the need for it.
Uh-huh.
And you were like, all right, I'm gonna reach out and I'm gonna get back to you and we'll do a call, and this is it. Like we're doing what we envisioned and I'm loving it. I'm just like, I'm over the moon right now. Over the moon.
I'm glad. I'm so glad you
Yes.
reached out because I don't know how to sit still. So when I come across people that are passionate about this space,
Mm-hmm.
and we are, all of us have this passion for this
Yes.
space, but we also bring in some unique experiences that we're sharing with other people, and to have us together, that's even
Mm-hmm.
stronger. That's like,
That's amazing.
yeah. So it's a good thing. So once I
Mm-hmm.
get something, just click. You know, I'm reaching out to ranges, and I
Yeah.
reached out to a couple of ranges, and we shoot. I came back and I said, "This is who I have," and we decided that we shoot was it,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm excited about that. And then next time around, might be something like guys versus girls takeover. What?
Right?
We'll see what the people want. We got
You
to
you
get it
know we're gonna shoot
fun.
better though, right? Because we just naturally we just shoot better.
Challenge, challenge. I
I
love
like a
it.
good challenge.
Yeah. So
Love that. So, and what I like about this too is that, we're providing the experience. So, yes, you can come and know that you're going to have a space to create your content, right? But we're going to have someone right about there to shoot the content for the people. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll have kind of like your own personal content photographer.
yeah.
So you don't
Wow.
got to take up all the storage on your phone, you know?
They're gonna get some nice clips and videos for us. Of course, we're still gonna get our own raw stuff, and we're still gonna
Right,
jump
right.
in on with each other because you need to be
Mm-hmm.
in this space. A lot of times, it feels like we work in silos,
Yeah.
and it can't be like that.
Mm-mm.
Not for our community.
No.
We definitely have to show because a lot of times, unfortunately, women, we can struggle with having connections, extended connections with other women, and
Mm-hmm.
not just in this space, but
In
this group
general,
right
right.
here, that don't matter. We're here to do this because we believe in what it is,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what it is. It's not going to be. It's none of that. There's no ego here.
Mm-mm.
It's about service to the community and having a good time and growing. Because I can learn from both of you. Hopefully, you can learn something from me.
Absolutely.
It's gonna be a good time.
Mm-hmm.
I
I'm
love
excited.
Yeah. So
I love it.
bring your stuff. Bring
Yep.
whatever outfits, costume changes. You can bring some costume changes if that's what you want to do. They got a few things there. They have a nice selection of firearms as well. So
Mhm.
I definitely will be highlighting some of the cool things that they have there in some of my videos for sure. But yeah, we're going to get a chance. We're going to have some light refreshments. We're going to be chopping it up on the experiences and what it's like navigating this space, projects, just brainstorming. Because having someone else that's doing similar may not be exactly the same to bounce ideas off of, the creative juices are going to be flowing. So I'm excited
Mhm.
about that.
Mm-hmm. 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 So what we'll do, guys, is closer as we get closer, we'll continue putting more information out about exactly what's included, what's the value, what's be going on, the flow. I know
Mhm.
Val, you talked about how the flow of the class is gonna go, and I love it. Well, the experience, I should say, and I love it.
We're making an
So
experience.
yes,
Yes, an
yes.
experience. Yes.
Yes, definitely. No one's gonna be just standing around bored, twiddling their fingers.
Don't come on here talking about some team guys. Don't
That's
start.
fine. We all know that all guys do is this. That's I've been synced
Don't,
it. I didn't say nothing about it.
don't
I let
start. Don't start.
what are we doing? What are we doing?
Yes,
Mhm.
women's empowerment does not exclude men. Yes,
No, it doesn't.
not at all. Not at all.
Except for right now.
For right now. For right now.
All right, you can come back in a little bit.
We'll call you back. We'll call you
Absolutely.
back. All right, guys.
Right?
So, in a nutshell,
The
this
link is
is a
available. The link is available. Tickets are open.
Get them now before they're gone.
Limited spots. We as soon as we put it up, it was two like ding ding. I was like, that's what I'm talking about. I like people who
mm-hmm.
want it,
Yep.
want it.
Yep.
So
Yes.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
now,
So,
one of the things I don't know if you still want to do that because what you said you were getting a lot of outreach. from
I
nine.
was. So what were and so like this is wow, this is crazy. So yes, we've been getting a lot of these types of messages. So what we're thinking about doing is adding a special select group of tickets for women who are entering their journey, are interested, and kind of want to get a little bit of classroom instruction going on, a little one-on-one time with one of us. So that's going to be, those tickets are going to be dropping soon because we do understand that, this is not an area where a lot of women are well versed in, right? Like I said, we're the weirdos that, cars, guns, that.
Knives, cars, guns.
Yeah,
Get the
right,
knives.
right.
Get the knives. All right, come.
um, that's not the goal for every woman. Sometimes a woman just wants to be able to stand in a range and not jump every single time she hears a shot
Mhm.
go off. So, with that being said, with space allowance, we're going to
Yes.
open some things up.
Stay tuned. There will be a couple of special slots that we're
Mhm.
gonna look, but
Mhm.
yeah. But based on what it looks like, we'll see. It just sounds like that we might need another special event, but we're gonna see.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll
Something like a
see.
meet and greet type of thing,
Yep.
Sounds great.
I mean,
So-
Sounds
for
great.
sure. Chop it up with the people.
yeah.
So we'll
Girl,
do
like
people.
girl. I don't know. We're gonna think about it. We'll get back to you on that.
We'll
We'll
get
call
back
y'all
to
back.
you. We'll get back. The three of us together, you have no idea
It's gonna
the
be crazy.
amount
It's
Please
gonna
don't
be
play again.
crazy.
that's coming.
Where
I
they're
know
in
what
your
my
city.
brain. I know what my brain
I'm
got going.
I'm over here too. I'm over the moon. I got all these things I want to talk to y'all about.
Yep,
So
yep.
much.
So if anyone has any questions about the event, reach out to Bear Arms Tactical, reach out to Naturally Armed 75, reach out to myself, Benzie Diaz, or Heels and Shells. And we're going to do our best to get right back to y'all. But the messages have been messaging and the DMs have been DMing.
Yeah, I'm like, don't
Hmm.
boop, boop, boop. I try not to let people wait too long if I'm because we all got day jobs still, but I try to get back as quickly as possible. And many of y'all, if y'all have ever reached out to me, I'll wind up giving you my telephone number and then just call me. Just let's have a conversation.
Like we friends at this point. Like, hey girl, hey sis, like what's up? What you need? Just take my number. We're not doing this.
Yeah.
So this tri-state takeover is happening. Now, if somebody is not in New Jersey, New York, or PA, and you want to come through, by all means, absolutely do that. Shoot us
Yes.
a message, and so we can make this happen.
Or
So
if you want us to come to you.
Yes. 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 We've got
the
licenses in so
conversation,
many states. Yes.
yeah, I've been on the state tour this year. I
Nice.
8 states this year, 8 states
Boom.
Wow.
this year. So
Boom.
I
Nice.
need this
Nice.
space and this mission all over the place. So if you're still looking for that, hit me up. So
All right, everyone.
final words. What you got?
It's gonna
Y'all
be.
about to
It's.
hit this
I'm
big.
excited. It's. This is
This is a
gonna. This is
big.
going to be awesome. You
Okay.
don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it.
No.
Tri-state takeover, range takeover. You don't want to miss it.
Yep, the ladies will be there. I'm excited. I'm excited. So
Hmm.
everyone enjoy the rest of your evening. Ladies
Yes.
will be probably talking later on tonight. But everyone have a good night. Thank you for jumping in. More to come.
Yes. More to come.
Bye.
Bye.